What is going on, everybody? Thank you for joining me for another reaction to Jujutsu Kaisen. Last time we got introduced to our first year, Nobara. She had a little bit of experience with a curse in Tokyo, and we had a little foreshadowing for the next adventure we're going on, which is apparently going to be really dangerous. At this juvenile detention facility, there's this big womb curse, and somebody's gonna die. So it seems like the fighting might get a little bit more serious, so I'm looking forward to that. See some challenging curse fights. Should be fun. So, we're going to get into it. If you want to watch the full-length version of this reaction, you can find that on my Patreon, which is the best way to help support my channel. If you enjoy the videos that I put out, I really appreciate if you want to check that out. You can get rewards such as that, such as early access. The top-tier patrons get 4-week early access, which means you could watch episodes 5, 6, 7, and 8 right now, in addition to a bunch of other stuff that's up over there. So check it out if you want, but either way, we're jumping into episode 4 of Jujutsu Kaisen. Okay, so most people have been evacuated. We got our first years here on the job. Oh, not just the building itself, but people all around. Could be dangerous. Why are they called windows? Just because they serve as like a window into another world. They can see through it to something that other people can't see. Well, it sounds strong, even without full context. Okay, we get an explanation. Good. Grade 4 sucks. So special grade, you've got to have some serious abilities. So that's where Gojo comes in. I mean, yeah, I'm sure there's always things to do. Gojo is just off doing something else. So sometimes you've just got to throw first years. It's not a special grade yet, so maybe they can do it, but it's definitely gonna grow. Is her son one of the guys who got left inside there? At the very least, yeah, that's what you gotta do. You gotta rescue the civilians. So is that like a force field to keep people out, or does it just make it so that nobody can see what's going on? If you can actually protect the outside, that's really helpful. Cool. I guess the curse has affected the inside of the building? I didn't know something like that could happen. Oh, and it's gonna turn into a maze. Well, they said die or run. Run might not be an option. You're gonna have to die or fight. Luckily, we have the good boy, the doggo. What a great power. Brutal. That, yeah, they got messed up. This is is it? Is that 3 people? I couldn't even tell. I thought it was 2. Oh, and that was her son, unfortunately. So, yeah, already you couldn't save this guy. And that's a pretty rough shape to see her son's body in, but I guess it's better than nothing. Yeah, but I mean, they still don't deserve to be killed, especially not that horribly. This guy may have done some bad things, but they should still be helped. Well, that's what he's in the juvenile detention center for. Hopefully rehabilitation, you know, you're not judge, jury, and executioner, man. Whoa, yeah, there's no need to be fighting over that right now. You got distracted, and she just got dragged down into hell by something you couldn't even send. No, the dog! Hopefully, he's like a shadow demon dog, so hopefully he can be fixed. Whoa, gross, hello. Are you the guy who came out of that womb? Is he a special grade? Yes, he is. Good luck. You're gonna need Sukuna. He can barely even draw his weapon. Okay, he did it. But they're so scared they can barely... Oh! Okay, we're gonna need Sukuna seriously to reattach that and survive. Hi. Yeah, there's a bunch of gross faces. Nue? Oh, he's got a bird? Okay. How many of those things does he have in there? That's cool. I thought it was just the dogs, but he's got a whole zoo. That's a rational response. Tie off the wound. Ask Sukuna for help. Remain calm in that dangerous situation. Oh, okay. Sukuna doesn't give a shit. Oh, wow. Yeah, because it's not just about fighting... Oh, God. You never know what Sukuna will do to other humans in the time before you can control him again. The best thing to do is use Sukuna, and that's best to do if you're not here. So there you go. That's the plan. Yeah, he's kind of creepy. He seems to be having a lot of fun, really toying with you guys. So he's not going to go for the kill right away. So you have time. There's like no chance of winning without Sukuna, right? Unless somebody like Gojo came and saved you. So she's almost out of nails. She's killed all of those, and it's just like never ending. It's never enough. And now Yuji's got to survive against... Did he just tear off his pants? Alright, man. He's ready to party. I guess. Oh, God! I don't know if you can buy time. I mean, we saw how quickly he chopped your hand off. Luckily, he might toy with you for a little while. But, like, there's nothing you can do! Oh, my God! You're lucky you can take a beating. Whoa. Ow. All of his bones are broken. He is dead. That is the end of Jujutsu Kaisen. That's the end of Yuji. It was a good run. 4 episodes. How the hell did you get up after that, you crazy man? Are you gonna block this? How are you gonna do that? You're just holding your hands out. Oh, God! Oh, no! Yeah, that's not doing anything. Well, there go his fingers. I mean, don't blame yourself too much. I understand being scared. There's nothing you can do here. She's in trouble now. You guys are in some serious shit. Mushrooms? Now she's getting eaten. He's gonna come in and save her. Fushiguro, right? What was that? Oh, he's got snakes too? He's got a frog? Oh, that's awesome. He's got a whole variety of animals. Yeah, make sure you don't spread more of those negative emotions. You gotta overcome that fear. It's totally understandable. Okay, I guess he's figuring out how to use cursed energy then. Channeling those emotions in a positive way. Get him! How much damage will that do? Not much. He caught it. He just patted him on the shoulder and turned away. And he's, like, shaking out of his mind. Wow. As if you team up with the other curse? Wow, that's not the plan. And I don't know if he wants to. I don't know if he'd be willing to. He looks like he's too scared. Yeah, he's freaking out. He's just gonna attack. Whoa! Alright. It really is that easy for Sukuna, huh? They had so much trouble against this thing. But with Sukuna, as long as you have control over him, you have so much power. He's fine. He's right there. Yep. Sorry, buddy. I know you were just born, but it's time for you to die. Yeah, you're apparently both special grade. They need a bit more of a distinction. I mean, maybe Sukuna is such an anomaly that he's just 1 in a million, so you don't need it, but there's a big difference even though they're both special grade. Okay. Well, I'd like to know more, so if you wouldn't mind showing us, that would be great. Show us what you can really do. Let's see something cool. All right. The hell is this? He just... Whoa! I don't know what he just did, but he did it. Oh, and a Sukuna finger was just in there. Okay, I guess we got that one then. Can he not? Can he not switch back? Uh-oh. That look on his face, that is evil. Alright, this was another fun episode, establishing a more serious threat, establishing some power scaling. We get an explanation about the rankings, and we see Yuji and our guys, special grade, Sukuna, like way up here. We see the difference between them. So seeing how he could do absolutely nothing except survive a little bit against a special grade establishes that really well. So in the future, after they get stronger and they're fighting special grades and winning, we'll see how much they've grown. They really need an extra ranking, or like 12. because to say that that guy and Sukuna are the same ranking, it doesn't tell you anything because there's such a huge gap between them. There needs to be something else. If there's other curses in between the two of them, how do you tell? I guess the point is, we have yet to see like the pinnacle of sorcerer power. We've seen Gojo be really fast and strong, but the full extent of what he can do, I don't know. And how many other people are there that are his strength? So it seems like the point is you basically need a top tier sorcerer for a special grade, even if it's like the lowest special grade. So even if they're stronger than that, that distinction doesn't even matter because you already need like the strongest guys anyway. So this guy was tough. Yuji couldn't do anything, but I commend him for trying. I mean, they had to rely on Sukuna, as much as that sucks. They had to. So makes sense that he was so focused. He got his hand cut off, he ties it off, he comes up with this plan. He's the one telling Fushiguro to focus, even though he's been doing this longer, and he's not the one who just lost a hand. So good job to Yuji for being focused and intelligent, and then being willing to buy time. And he had a genuine fear and belief that he was going to die. And I understand why he would feel that way and he would feel so scared, but then kind of kicking himself in the ass, figuring out in that moment how to take those feelings and turn them into cursed energy. Good first step. I don't know what his abilities are going to be. Oftentimes in shonen manga, it seems like the main characters have like the most boring powers, so I wouldn't be surprised if that's the case here, if he just like punches and uses a knife sometimes. So we'll see. I hope they get more creative, but he's learning. It's the very early stages of him developing his powers. Still didn't do anything to the guy at all. He was just able to buy time with his determination, which is really good. Fushiguro, though, I'm super happy seeing more of his powers. I hope he can like revive that dog, because it's, you know, it's like shadow magic. I don't know. Hopefully he can fix it. I'd be sad if the dog died. But it's not just the dog. He's got a frog, he's got a snake, he's got a bird. So he could just pull out whatever out of his ass anytime he wants, and it'd be cool. Whatever animals, that's really badass. I like that a lot. Nobara, she does have a nail limit. I don't know what it is, but she ran out. She couldn't handle all that stuff. So they were really overwhelmed here. It shows the strength of the special grades, and it shows how difficult it is for sorcerers because they're so understaffed that they had to send in children. And then if it wasn't for Sukuna and whatever else is going to happen here, maybe they're going to get help, they might have all died. That one guy died. It seems like all the civilians in there, well, we haven't seen the last couple yet, I guess, but quite a few of them died. Even that one guy. You had a woman specifically like, hey, please get my son out of there. But no, that guy's dead. No mercy. So that's kind of nice humanizing them, because it is like a juvenile detention facility, so you might be like, they're criminals. But it showed that, you know, this guy is a human. He had a mother who loved him, and Fushiguro was definitely really harsh. I mean, you should still try to save them, man. Also, it's juvie, so they're young. They have a chance to turn their lives around. It's not okay to just say that you should throw them to the curses. If you can save them, you should save them. I don't know what the deal is with the domain, because this thing was so powerful that it altered the building. There was also a force field. I don't know if that literally protected people from the outside, or if it was just altering whether or not they could see what was going on in there. I don't know how easy it is to break through. I still have a lot of questions about the world and the power system. But then also Sukuna, he did like a domain thing, and it just changed the terrain, like he played a Yu-Gi-Oh card or something, and then the guy just got sliced. And also we got another finger, and Yuji can't seem to take control again. I don't know if that's because he was weakened, but it seems to be the case. So Sukuna is still in control, and he's got a really evil look on his face. So you guys are going to be in danger. We might need some help. It said somebody's going to die, so maybe that's going to be Yuji, in that he like dies temporarily to stop Sukuna, but then gets revived surely, like his heart will stop or something like that. But yeah, it's a serious situation, and it was a fun episode. Once again, credit to Yuji for putting up with all that damage that, like, if he wasn't a shonen anime main character guy, would have killed him, because that was pretty brutal, watching him get destroyed like that, watching his fingers get blasted off, but he put up with it, and so I'm excited to see what's going to happen next with Sukuna and everything else. So that's it. Let me know your thoughts on this episode. Thank you so much for watching. Check out the Patreon, all those links that I have down below. I really appreciate that. And I hope to see you guys for the next episode.